Hi, this is James Laughlin, editor of Water World magazine, coming to you from the show floor at ACE 10 in Chicago, Illinois. I'm here talking to Ali Geedy of Severn Trent Services about the systems they have on display here at the show. Ali, this looks like an on-site disinfection system. Can you tell me about it?
Sure. This is our ChlorTech on-site hypochlorite generation system. It's a technology that uses salt, water, and electricity to produce a hypochlorite solution on-site. It's a very efficient process in that it uses 2.5 pounds of salt and less than 2 kilowatts of energy to produce a pound of chlorine equivalent. The system basically utilizes the pressure from the water coming out of the city system, the distribution system, runs the water through a water softener to remove all the calcium. And then from there, the water goes through these electrolytic cells, which are made out of titanium. Once the level in the storage tank that stores the finished product drops, the machine turns on and it replenishes the fluid. And then it goes back on standby for the next cycle, and the next time they need chemicals, and it turns on again. So it's a batch type process. It's not continuous. The only byproduct of the process is hydrogen, and hydrogen is vented safely to the atmosphere. So with this type of system, we have a couple of key components. You have a rectifier here, which takes AC power and turns it into DC current. You have a control panel, which controls the process. You have the electrolyzers, which turn the brine into hypochlorite and hydrogen. You have the pump that meters in the salt and the salt brine and the water at the right ratio, and you have a water softener that removes the calcium. This package that you're looking at here is an actual system for Georgetown, Colorado, and it's capable of producing 36 pounds a day of chlorine equivalent. The reason why this technology is catching on is because the risk associated with other chemicals, such as chlorine gas. So what people do is they convert their disinfection system to this type of process to eliminate having hazardous material on site, because the only raw material that you're going to need on site is salt. Our systems come with a 2-year warranty, and the electrodes carry an additional 5 years of prorated warranty.
In the market, as we move away from chlorine, obviously we're doing on-site disinfection. This is another alternative, which is ultraviolet system.
Yep.
Can you tell me about it?
Sure. This is a typical UV system in that it puts out UV at 254 nanometers. The biggest difference is that we excite the mercury within the lamp by using microwaves. Your traditional UV system, which is every other manufacturer here at the exhibit hall, utilizes a ballast and wire system with lamps that have electrodes. So you essentially end up with putting electricity in the water for the purpose of exciting the mercury and generating the UV light. This technology is so different than everything else that's available in the marketplace simply because it does not have the wires in water. And there's so many advantages that come out of being able to excite the mercury within the lamp without using wires and having an electrical connection. The purpose of this reactor here is for treating drinking water. This is our closed vessel system with 2 lamps. Our systems utilize microwaves, very similar to the microwave you use at home, to generate UV. Because we don't have the connection in the water, it's a more reliable process. The lamps last a whole lot longer, and the sleeve, the quartz sleeve, where the lamps are encased within, does not get hot, which means that it stays clean and you don't have impurities building up on the surface of the quartz sleeve. So it's essentially a game-changing technology. It's completely different than anything else that's available in the marketplace, and it's going to revolutionize the industry with this process. We have introduced this process now in the U.S. for the past 2 years. We have a number of successful installations and a number of orders already. And the thing that's exciting about this technology is the market's actually demanding it. I've never seen so many people excited about this technology coming to us and asking us to help them design their next system utilizing this technology, because it is so revolutionary and different than anything else that's currently available in the marketplace.
Well, we've been talking about disinfection systems. This is obviously part of a filtration system. Can you tell me about it?
Sure. This is our Tetra plastic underdrain LP block. It's a dual parallel plastic underdrain. Underdrain is the most crucial piece of any filter system. Ours is unique in that it has a grout grip, where it actually allows it to be better grouted within the filter bed, and it has this patent pending hold down so that it can prevent it from becoming buoyant. It's the most crucial piece of a filter because it has to provide very efficient flow with very little head loss. The way this filter works is that these blocks are assembled, they're placed within a grout, their grout is placed within the seams, and then depending on the type of media that we choose, different types of plate are mounted on top here to prevent the media from moving through the block. So the typical way this works is the blocks are mounted and then different types of media is packed on top of this. The water flows downward or upward depending on the process, and we filter water. We have 3 different blocks. We have blocks for water, wastewater, and desalination pretreatment. And this is our Tetra LP block underdrain dual parallel lateral that you're looking at.
Well, an interesting mix of technologies. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you, sir.
All right.